2023's graduation ceremony. For those of you who do not know, my name is Jessica Weaver, and I am their class advisor. In case of an emergency, you guys will calmly exit out the exterior doors towards your right, my left. And if you need to use the restroom, it is out the back doors of the auditorium. The ladies' room is in the back. The gentlemen's room is over here to the side. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all the graduating seniors for their dedication and perseverance over the last 4 years. It has been my privilege to serve as your class advisor through the stresses of fundraising, class competitions, senior trip planning, and everything else life has thrown at us this year. I am honored to stand up here before you and say congratulations, you guys have made it.
Told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll
you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain, when I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day, yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost, and I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday, yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night, let's live it up. I got my money, let's spin it up. Go out and smash it, like oh my god. Jump out that sofa, let's kick it off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out and losing all control.
Fill up my cup, mazel tov. Look at her dancing, just take it off. Let's paint the town feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my god. Like oh my god. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's get off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rock it. Don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day. And I'm feeling.
Please rise and remove your hats and join me in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to welcome you all here today as the class of 2023's class president. Whether you are a student, teacher, parent, or community member, I am honored to be speaking to such an amazing group of people. We would not be here right now without your support. Today is a day of reflection, so I'd like to take a moment and celebrate those who should be here but couldn't. This next segment is a poem I wrote dedicated to our class advisor, Ms. Denning. You are a hardworking, passionate, selfless, loving advisor. We've met many people, but nobody could replace you. You've taught us lessons that we never could have learned on our own. You are a light that shines both day and night, a constant glowing spark. You are a light that guided us to senior year. You have gone above and beyond for us. You had faith, hope, and love. For more, you are just a teacher. You are a mentor, but also a friend. Taking your time with us to ensure that we showed up for one another, we were included, seen, and heard. Taught us to be loving and open-minded. Now the long-awaited day is here. You may not be with us, but we feel the glow of your smile that brightened everyone's day, warmth of your presence, softness of your heart. We know that you will always be a part of us. Forevermore, we see you in the safe seat. As for my fellow graduates, I reflect on the hard work and dedication it took to get here, celebrate all of your accomplishments, and celebrate the start of a new beginning. I cannot wait to see where the future takes all of us, whether that be furthering our education, entering the workforce, or enlisting in the military. I am so proud of every one of you, and I'm glad to call you all my classmates. On behalf of the class of 2023, I am pleased to introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Cole. Mr. Cole, or as we call him, J. Cole, has been a part of our lives since we can remember and is also a Belfast class of 2005 graduate, which also happens to be the year most of us were born. However, throughout the years, as a class, we have been able to grow closer to him and have some very fond memories with him. He is a hard worker, passionate, and a fantastic sense of humor. He has always been there for us when we needed help on homework, especially history, or even just a good laugh. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Jacob Cole.
I graduated high school when I was 7. I just want everyone to know that. I am not that old. Good evening, everyone. I would like to welcome all the staff, distinguished guests, and family members who are all here. Last but not least, I'd like to welcome all of you, the class of 2023. You guys made it. Well, almost. I mean, until Dr. Butler gets up here and says, hey, by the power vested in me by the Board of Regents in the state of New York, it's not official, so don't blow it. It's the bottom of the ninth. Like, hold it together, another 5 minutes, you're good. Firstly, I'd like to thank the class for offering me the opportunity to speak tonight. It means a great deal. And when I was told, hey, we want you to do this, I was told I had to be 3 things. First, I had to be brief. That was made very, very, very clear. Second, I had to be memorable. See what I can do. And thirdly, I was told I had to be school appropriate. So just because the superintendent's behind me, I'm not nervous because of that at all. At all. Nevertheless, let's get into this. I know some of you are chomping at the bit. I heard Ben Preston complaining earlier that he couldn't go fishing tonight. So 17 years and 363 days ago, give or take a few, I was never good at math, I sat right about where Harley Proctor is right now. I was nervous, I was tired, I had a headache for reasons, and I had no idea where my life was going to take me. So, next page. This class has been always a fun class to teach. All of you brought your own unique personalities that have blended together to form a pretty cohesive group. Dealing with you has not just been my job, it has been a pleasure. You did have growing pains, that's for sure. I remember in 7th grade, I had to be your shop teacher for 6 weeks because Mr. Larson, I think it was, had a heart attack. No, Dedrick, my bad. You would know, Ben. And I was told, hey, can you teach shop without going into the shop? Because we remember when you tried to cut your thumb off in 7th grade. So instead I taught you all about metallurgy because we don't have a blast furnace here. And most of you did pretty well. You seem to be interested. That being said, when I asked 3 famous civilizations that had a Bronze Age, some of you wrote cups, plates, and bowls. And I remember the old cup plate war of 58 BC. Not only have you guys been pretty entertaining, sometimes unintentionally, you've been extremely compassionate with each other. I remember when you were all in 8th grade, I was trying to get a World War II veteran an honor flight, and this was right before the Rona, so I'm kind of glad we got through with it when we did. He had never heard of it, and I came in one day because they do this thing called mail call, where all of the veterans, when they're on their plane, they get a bag of mail. And I asked all of you, and some of the 7th graders, don't want to leave those guys out, to try and just write a quick little thank you card. And I know some of you wrote 4 or 5. And when they called Fred's name, they had to bring out a sea bag, Connor Hall knows how big they are, full of mail. And you made a 94-year-old, and at that time, 31-year-old man really want to cry. So he wanted me to let you know you have his thanks. He also was surprised you're graduating. On a more personal note, I have a story about Jacob Lindo. In 7th grade, you guys were selling a bunch of candy. And for some reason, you all think us subs are made of money. And a bunch of people came up and they're like, hey, Mr. Cole, will you buy some candy? Will you buy some candy? Yeah, no problem. Jake's hanging out in the back. And Jake comes up after everyone else has cleaned me out and says, hey, I was going to ask you to buy some candy, but I know you're diabetic and you can't, eat it, so I didn't want to be that guy. That is just one small example of the compassion that this group shows. They are some of the kindest and gentlest people, even though sometimes they do like to raise their voice, I have ever met. This has been one of the favorite aspects of your guys' personalities I have watched growing over the years. It has been a joy, and sometimes you do go a little overboard, and it doesn't just stick to things with 2 feet. Apparently, if you call your dog fat because he is fat, Gabby Costa, you will get yelled at. One thing I know I'm going to miss after all of you leave is your wit and your sarcasm. Every fall, we have mandatory training here about communication and how to effectively articulate ideas and concepts to students. In that training, sarcasm is listed as not an effective choice. And sometimes it can actually be counterproductive. They obviously never met you. You guys have put up with my dad jokes for years and haven't beaten me, and sometimes come back with some of your own. So you do know the ways of sarcasm. If that's one thing I've taught you, I'm happy. I've been watching many of you this year, and I've noticed that you haven't let your limited time here go to waste. I don't know how many times I've seen you volunteering in classrooms as assistants or to help a student out who may be struggling. Some of you have relayed personal experiences to these students to help them figure out how to do a math problem, or sometimes the consequences of acting out of line. You know who you are. Some of you have a little more experience with that than others. Nonetheless, over the past few months, you've all offered your time, energy, experience, and your nonstop effort to those students who will follow after you. I don't know about every teacher in this building, but I do know that at times it has made my job around here far easier. The world you're about to enter will at times try to eliminate this compassion in you. Don't let it. Just don't. I know at times it's easier to look the other way and say that something isn't your problem or your concern. You're right. Not everything in the world is going to be your problem or concern. That doesn't mean that you cannot become part of the solution. Take the opportunity life gives you to help other people out. Look at the world around you and tell me there aren't places where you can assist. I'm not expecting you to go out and solve world poverty, hunger, or homelessness overnight, although that would be pretty impressive. Go out and do small acts of kindness where and when you can, and you will be very surprised at the impact you make. Marcus Cicero once said, "All great things have small beginnings." You can be the start of a chain reaction of small things that can change a person's life for the better. Speaking of small things, you may have noticed you're from a rather small community. This both has its advantages and disadvantages. You may encounter people in your journey through life that will mock the place where you're from and not expect very much from you as a result. When I went to UB, they thought I rode a cow to school every day. I didn't, it was a deer. This is a good thing for you. No, it's not an excuse to do the bare minimum because I'm from Belfast or Canada or Ormel or Birdsall, all 400 of us. Anytime you're underestimated is an opportunity that life gives you to do more. Use this to your advantage. Never miss out on an opportunity to over-deliver when you have a chance. Life is not always going to be gentle with you. That I can guarantee. You're going to have to show more than a certain amount of fortitude to accomplish some tasks that will be the building blocks of your future. You've already had to power through more than a few obstacles to your journey at this point. To be honest, I can still barely make Microsoft Teams work, but you guys, aces. Or you're really good at showing that, yes, I totally turned that assignment in. Your will and determination to accomplish a task is what will separate you from others. It's not just knowing how to do something, it's having the willpower to power through when times are tough or when you find yourself in unforeseen circumstances. There are plenty of smart people in the world. There aren't nearly as many driven people who are willing to sacrifice their time and energy to help people around them. Be one of those driven people and you will be able to affect change not only for yourselves, but for the people around you. This all reminds me of a particular story from Dante's Divine Comedy. Spoiler alert, it's not a book of dad jokes. In the Divine Comedy, Dante descends through the 9 circles of hell and then through the 7 circles of purgatory. On his journey, he's accompanied by the Roman poet Virgil to serve as a guide. Apparently, when wandering through hell, getting lost could be a bit of a concern for the average tourist. Anyway, the specific part I'm reminded of is in purgatory. No, this is not just because the last few months have felt like purgatory for you, even though you've complained. Dante and Virgil travel through the 7 terraces of purgatory, and Virgil is explaining to Dante each of the individual meaning of each terrace. Finally, they get to the 7th and final level, and they are faced with a wall of fire that they have to pass through to reach the gates of paradise. Dante is a little shaken up. I mean, it's a wall of flames, it's like 80 feet tall. Like, I'm out. But Virgil convinces him to proceed, telling him that he would join him on his way. So, Dante and Virgil step through the wall of flame, and bam, there they are at the gates of paradise. Dante looks up, he's amazed. I mean, it's the gates of paradise, it's pretty nice. He then looks around and notices that Virgil is standing behind him and doesn't appear to be in any sort of a hurry. Dante asks Virgil, why is he not ready to carry on in his journey? Virgil looks at Dante and tells him that he can proceed no further on this trip and that Dante must now go forward on his own. Dante becomes very upset at this and starts to question Virgil why he should even go through with all of the troubles and perils of the journey they have been on. They passed through 9 layers of hell, 7 terraces of purgatory, and through a wall of flames that were meant to burn and purify them just so they can get where they're going. And now Virgil is just going to turn back and do it all over again? Virgil looks at Dante and tells him, it was my task to guide you on this journey through the unknown dangers and discomforts, for you did not know the way. It is now up to you to achieve greater things than I could ever achieve and share them with the world beyond this place. I have felt the same way for the past few weeks, and I hope that someday you too can serve as a guide for the people not just around you, but those who will come after. You will go out from tonight into a world full of new experiences and opportunities. Don't miss out on the chance to make them great. Thank you for your time, your attention, and most importantly, for the memories. Let's do it to it. You're up next, Sully.
Okay, sorry about that. At this time, it is my pleasure to announce the salutatorian for the class of 2023, who is graduating with a GPA of 95.86 and 22 college credits. He has been a leader in academics, in athletics, and in other clubs and activities he has been a part of throughout his years at BCS. Mr. Heaney said, "I have truly enjoyed working with this student since he was in 7th grade. He has a natural intellectual curiosity and is a very thoughtful learner. He has consistently demonstrated the characteristics and traits of a true student athlete. He will be sorely missed, and I wish him nothing but the best for continued success in all his endeavors. Kanan Sullivan.
Our high school experience did not start off the way that most do. With our first year cut in half by the emergence of COVID, many of us felt happy at first. 2 weeks off of school, yay. But as time went by, we began to realize that it was not going to be as much fun as we thought. After those 2 weeks off, we started attending school virtually, which wasn't fun. Something about being stuck inside the house all day, forced to try to understand polynomials, quadratic equations, and Spanish wasn't that appealing to a 14-year-old. We managed to survive that sudden onset of online learning, and as our sophomore year started, we realized that it wasn't going to be like the previous year. With the introduction of hybrid learning came the splitting of our friend groups, noticeable concern among our teachers began to stress. Less work was done every week, and yet we managed to make it work. At some point in the second half of the year, we decided that it was time for the school to go back to its full functionality. That first week back from hybrid was probably the peak of sophomore year. Friends who hadn't seen each other in nearly a year were reunited. Teachers were careful to ease us into work, and regions were canceled. Our junior year started off with subtle calamity. In the first 3 months of that year, there were multiple points that over half of our peers were missing from school due to COVID. Our school merged with Genesee Valley for sports, and a couple classes started that most of us were not prepared for. Even with all the COVID restrictions, we had fun, and we marked the end of the semester with a high point around Christmas time when some of us caroled around the school for an hour or two. Before we knew it, our junior year was ending, and we sat watching as some good friends graduated thinking, that'll be us soon. Which brings us to our senior year. This was our only normal year of high school. Overall, it has been a good year for many of us, and I have several memories that I look back on with fondness, and obviously memories I wish I could forget. With these experiences, we have learned countless life lessons. I would like to share a few of the important ones that I have learned. First off, fake it till you make it. Sometimes this is the way. Try to muster some confidence, even if you are not confident in a situation. I believe that you can be capable of more than you think. If you are a shy person that struggles to connect with people, act confident. Make them want to be around you. And once you've gone past the awkward and the ice has melted away, the shyness will have also disappeared and you will be confident. Secondly, know when to speak and when to just listen. I would say that I'm a very vocal person, and learning when to not talk has been a bit difficult, but it has helped me to learn, bond with people, and gain the respect of others. Even though it may feel good in the moment, speaking your opinion is not always what is needed. Finally, be kind. While it is probably the most shared lesson in the world, it is so for a reason. The way you act has a significant effect on the people around you. You could potentially make someone's day with a random or unexpected compliment, or ruin someone's day with an insult or harsh word. Being kind will not always be what you want to do, but it helps to de-escalate situations, leads to progress in solving problems, and even develops friendships. Throughout my time at Belfast, there have been a few teachers who have gone out of their way to help me develop into a functional person and to learn and understand how things work, while also making their classrooms fun and engaging. I'd like to take a moment to thank them for showing us that learning can be fun and is always possible. First, I would like to thank Ms. Flanagan. In the 3 years that I have had her, she taught me the most about being a student by constantly making us take notes, completing quizzes, and doing homework. At the same time, she made the workload seem light by talking, cracking jokes, and sharing stories of the past with us. She is one of Belfast's very best, and I'll miss her in the upcoming years. Secondly, I would like to thank Ms. Brace, who has scheduled to have us for 4 classes, but only had us for 2. Even though she abandoned us, she is still one of the most influential teachers that we have had. This year especially, she pushed us to do a lot of work, more than we liked, but she would still joke around, talk, and help us become more engaged in our learning. She's an amazing teacher, and I'll miss her in the future. Finally, I'd like to thank Mr. Hazelton. Hazy has been an active role model in my life for a long time. He's a funny, charismatic teacher that doesn't take flack and can grow an amazing mustache. I've only had 2 classes with him, and both were engaging and taught in ways that made learning fun. He is definitely one of the best teachers in our school, and I will miss him a lot. I will finish by saying that this experience through high school is one that I will not likely forget, and I'm happy to have shared it with the people that I did. Belfast has been a great place to grow up and learn that things don't always go as planned, but we can choose to make the most of life while being kind and laughing with each other throughout. Thank you.
I'll now announce the valedictorian for the class of 2023, graduating with a overall GPA of 96.25 and 25 college credits. This student has also been a leader both in and out of the classroom throughout and in athletics and on the National Honor Society. Of this student, Mr. Heaney said, "It has been a pleasure to have had the opportunity to work with this student over the last 6 years. He is the epitome of hardworking, reliable student. His commitment to his studies is equally matched by his dedication to extracurriculars and his teammates. He has been a great role model for all BCS students, and his example has given future BCS student athletes a roadmap for success." Justin Hill.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I would just like to thank every one of you in the audience for being here to celebrate a very special moment in our young lives. Without all of you, we would not be here celebrating, so thank you. To the class of 2023, we did it. We made it through 14 years of school, and for some reason, there are those of us who are going to pay a significant amount of money to go for even longer. To begin, I would like to address the fact that these last 4 years haven't exactly gone the smoothest, but I think we have ultimately come out stronger. We went through the end of our freshman year at home and throughout sophomore year where we were in and out of school, spending half the time at home. This was not something that had been expected because the break from school in March of 2020 was only supposed to be 1 to 2 weeks. But as COVID spread and continued to get worse, our time at home only extended. There were perks to being out of school. For example, we got to sleep in on the days we weren't in school, and we had more time to do whatever we wanted. With those positives came the negatives. When we did go back to school fully, we had to wear masks to keep one another protected from the virus. And this lasted until almost the end of our junior year. COVID-19 affected everyone's life significantly. I would like to give my condolences to anyone who lost a loved one due to COVID. After the couple of years of chaos, things had gone back to as normal as they could be. High school has taught me many things, but one of the most important things it taught me is how slow years go by, but how fast, how slow days go by, but how fast years go by. It's crazy how fast time flies by. We recently went on our senior trip to Virginia Beach, which was actually over 2 weeks ago, but it feels like just yesterday that we were awake at 5 a.m. to travel the 9 hours down there. I know that the senior trip will not be forgotten by those who went. It was definitely a highlight of our school experience. One of the most memorable moments was going mini golfing on our last night there. It was a lot of fun, even though we had to rush back in order to get to the hotel in time. Thank you to all the advisors who went and helped to make the trip a great experience. I learned a lot about myself and my class through this trip. I learned that it's quite fun to spend time with my class, because before this, I most likely would never have spent this much time with some of them. And even when we had to spend about 24 hours on a blistering bus, which isn't the most enjoyable, we were all able to stay pretty calm. Now, throughout school, there are many things that can alter your experience, but the one thing that can make or break how you feel is your friends. I was lucky enough to have a few really great friends. And of course, you lose some along the way, but you gain even more. It is important to find good friends. One of the best ways to build and maintain friendships is through sports. Whether it's soccer, basketball, baseball, golf, or even esports. Sports are full of teamwork, fun, winning, and unfortunately also losing. A very important aspect of sports is losing because you learn more about yourself and your team after a loss. A big loss like losing sectional finals or semifinals is obviously upsetting, but it can often bring the entire team together to work towards being stronger for the next season. When it comes to friendship, it is inevitable that people will eventually move away. They could be moving an hour away, a state away, or even to the opposite side of the country. And when they do, it is important to keep in touch with them. whether it's through writing letters, social media, or even playing video games. Before I wrap this up, there are a bunch of people I need to thank, starting with the custodial staff who ensures the school is clean and safe to attend, thanks to the cafeteria staff who provides food daily, thanks to all the teachers who made it possible to be up here today. Your hard work and dedication is greatly appreciated. Thank you to all my friends who made school fun and who never failed to make me laugh. Thank you to all my family who constantly supported me and always showed up to help when it was needed. A huge thanks to my parents for being my rock and for always being there for me, but also continuously pushing me to be the best person I can be. I would also like to thank my siblings. I want to give a very special thanks to my sister for basically being my twin. Even though we don't always get along great, I only have positive memories of laughing about the most random things. I'd also like to thank her for all the times she pushed me to be better, mostly through school and sports, but also just being a better overall person. Throughout my time at BCS, there have been many lessons learned, but in my opinion, the most important ones are to work hard, have fun, find good friends, and cherish every memory. There will be a time when we can all just reminisce on the good old days. Thank you.
(2023) graduate Tykota Burnell. Tykota is the son of Josh and Carrie Burnell and the grandson of Wendy Burrows. Ty has made contributions to his school and community as the president of this year's art club. Ty receives the following awards and scholarships: the Allegheny County Pomona Grange No. 45 Perseverance Award, the Hasper and Dye to Your Future Award, an Alfred State Pioneer Award, a Belfast Area Betterment Association Scholarship in honor of Walt Lindsley, the Belfast Teachers Association Scholarship, the Allegheny County Area Foundation Marie Miller Gleason Scholarship, and a Belleville Waite Scholarship. Next year, Ty plans to attend Alfred State College, majoring in biology. Congratulations, Ty. (2023) graduate Zane Cartwright. Zane is the son of Christina Gould and Jeremy Cartwright. Zane has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the soccer and tennis teams, on the Masterminds team, and in a school play. Zane receives a Theater Arts Award and an Allegheny County Area Foundation Belleville Waite Scholarship. Next year, Zane plans to attend Niagara County Community College, majoring in engineering science. Congratulations, Zane. (2023) graduate Trevor Clark. Trevor is the son of Lawrence and Pamela Clark. Trevor has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the volleyball and tennis teams as his class treasurer and as a representative on the student council. Trevor receives the Esther Kuhn Thomas Scholarship and a SUNY Fredonia Promise Award. Next year, Trevor plans to attend SUNY Fredonia, majoring in chemistry. Congratulations, Trevor.
(2023) graduate Damon Cobb. Damon is the grandson of Don and Joan Cobb. Damon has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the soccer and basketball teams. Damon has completed a 2-year course of study at the Belmont Career and Technical Center in the field of criminal justice. Damon receives the American Legion School Award. Next year, Damon plans to enlist in the United States Army in the field of artillery and small arms repair. He leaves for basic training in Fort Jackson, South Carolina on July 5th. Congratulations, Damon. (2023) graduate Gabrielle Costa. Gabby is the daughter of Eric Costa and Dawn Hathaway. Gabby has made contributions to her school and community through participation on the cheerleading team and as a classroom helper. She has been employed at the Cuba McDonald's and Cuba Giant. Gabby receives a St. Bonaventure Achievement Grant and a Triple C Award. Next year, Gabby plans to attend St. Bonaventure University, majoring in early childhood education. Congratulations, Gabby. (2023) graduate Anna Drozdowski. Anna is the daughter of James Drozdowski and Renelle Enders. Anna has made contributions to her school and community through participation on the soccer, basketball, and softball teams, and as a member of the National Honor Society, class president for 4 years, as a student council president, as a member of an AAU basketball team, as a U10 summer soccer coach, and a member of the Scholastic Challenge team. Anna was selected to play on the New York PA Corporate Cup soccer team and is employed as a lifeguard. Anna receives the following awards and honors: a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, the Belfast Area Betterment Association Wilma Bedwell Scholarship, the DeUville University President's Scholarship, the Elks National Foundation Scholarship, the F. Vanamont Jones Scholarship, the Friends of Allegheny County ARC Scholarship Grant, the Amy Schaefer Garish Memorial Scholarship, the Hagen Scholarship, the John W. Hasper Scholarship for Excellence in Public Service, a Lions Club Scholarship, a New York State Scholarship of Academic Excellence, the Ruth G. Tabor Memorial Scholarship, the Paul Vienna Memorial Scholarship, and a Belva Waite Scholarship. Next year, Anna plans to attend DeUville University, majoring in the Physician Assistant Program. Congratulations, Anna.
(2023) graduate Emily Elliott. Emily is the daughter of Ricky White and Jackie Elliott White. Emily has completed a 2-year course of study in early childhood development at the Belmont Career and Technical Center. Next year, Emily will attend SUNY Canton in their Early Childhood Care and Management program. Congratulations, Emily. (2023) graduate Angelina Fuller. Angel is the daughter of Mark Fuller and Danielle Rude. Angel has made contributions to her school and community through her participation on the soccer team. She has volunteered her time at the Belfast Derby and has been employed at J. Allen's. Angel has completed a 2-year course of study in early childhood development and human services at the Belmont Career and Technical Center, where she interned in Miss Shepard's class and earned certification in CPR, first aid, and AED. Angel receives the Lisa Denning Memorial Award,
Next year, Angel plans to seek employment working with children with special needs. Congratulations, Angel. (2023) graduate Chelsea Goldsmith. Chelsea is the daughter of Bill and Angela Goldsmith. Chelsea has made contributions to her school and community through participation in the National Honor Society and the Book Club. Chelsea receives a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, Amanda Curcio Memorial Scholarship, and a SUNY Oswego Dean Scholarship. Next year, Chelsea plans to attend SUNY Oswego, majoring in English. Congratulations, Chelsea.
(2023) graduate Justin Hill. Justin is the son of Brian and Adrian Hill. Justin has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the basketball, soccer, baseball, and golf teams, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Justin receives the following awards and honors: valedictorian for the class of 2023, a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, an Alfred State Scholars Award, an Allegheny County National Honor Society Scholarship, the Lisa Denning Memorial Scholarship, a Big 30 Academic Student Award, a New York State Scholarship of Academic Excellence, the Paul Vienna Memorial Scholarship Alternate, and a Belva Waite Scholarship. Next year, Justin plans to attend Alfred State College, majoring in electrical engineering. Congratulations, Justin. (2023) graduate Connor Hull. Connor is the son of Rodney and Sherry Hull. Connor has made contributions to his school and community by his participation on the soccer team and has completed a 2-year course of study in automotive technology at the Belmont Career and Technical Center. Connor has been employed at the Route 19 Tavern. Next year, Connor is enlisting in the United States Navy and leaves for basic training in Chicago in August. Congratulations, Connor. (2023) graduate Angel Jimerson. Angel is the great-granddaughter of Craig and Carol Fair. Angel has made contributions to her school and community through participation on the soccer, cheerleading, and track and field teams, and is a member of the Student Council. Next year, Angel plans to attend Jamestown Community College, majoring in nursing. Congratulations, Angel.
(2023) graduate Gavin Kenyon. Gavin is the son of Derek and Amy Kenyon. Gavin has made contributions to his school and community by participating on the tennis team, as a yearbook editor for the publications class, and has completed a 2-year course of study at the Belmont Career and Technical Center in the field of media communications. Next year, Gavin plans to attend SUNY Fredonia, majoring in art. Congratulations, Gavin. (2023) graduate Jacob Lindo. Jacob is the son of Mark and Wendy Lindo. Jake has made contributions to his school and community through participation at the Hornell Boxing Club. He has completed a 2-year course of study in the field of criminal justice at the Belmont Career and Technical Center. Next year, Jake plans to train at a boxing gym to become a professional boxer. Congratulations, Jacob.
Yeah. 2023 graduate Stephen Joel Lopez Avila. Stephen is the son of Elvin Lopez and Olga Avila Cruz. He is the godson of Tom and Margot Kettlecamp and has been assisted greatly in his journey by Mark and Eiley Smithers. Stephen has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the soccer and volleyball teams and has done custodial work at the Sojourners Mennonite Fellowship. Stephen receives a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence and a CCC Award. Next year, Stephen plans to return to Honduras, where he will pursue a certification in teaching English as a second language. Congratulations, Stephen. '23 graduate Isabel Mail. Izzy is the daughter of Paul and Kate Mail. Izzy has made contributions to her school and community through participation on the soccer, cheerleading, and softball teams, and is a member of the Student Council, the National Honor Society, and in musicals. Izzy receives a SUNY Oswego Dean's Scholarship, a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, the Belfast Alumni Scholarship, and a New York State Scholarship of Academic Excellence. Next year, Izzy plans to attend SUNY Oswego, majoring in psychology and criminology with a minor in forensic anthropology. Congratulations, Izzy.
'23 graduate Garrett Miller. Garrett is the son of Jason Miller and Jada Goodrich. Garrett has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the soccer, basketball, and baseball teams, but he spent most of his time racing and working with his dad. Garrett has completed a 2-year course of study in heavy equipment operations at the Belmont Career and Technical Center. Next year, Garrett plans to enter the workforce and join the Carpenters Union, Local 276. Congratulations, Garrett. Graduate, or 2023 graduate Brianna Morton. Bree is the daughter of Jennifer and Aaron Morton. Bree has made contributions to her school and community through a participation of the softball team as a member of the National Honor Society and the National Technical Honor Society of the Belmont CTE Center, where she has completed a 2-year course of study in culinary arts. She has been an active member of 4-H and will be running the 4-H food stand at the Allegheny County Fair this year. She has been employed at ACES and participated in Skills USA. Bree receives the following awards and honors: a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, an Allegheny County National Honor Society Scholarship, the Belfast Area Betterment Association Gary and Joyce Masters Scholarship, the Belfast School Related Personnel Association Scholarship, the Belfast Teachers Memorial Scholarship, a Lions Club Scholarship, and a Belleville Waite Scholarship. Next year, Bree plans to attend Niagara County Community College, majoring in culinary arts. Congratulations, Bree.
I love you, Bree!
2023 graduate Benjamin Preston. Ben is the son of Brian and Amanda Preston. Ben has completed a 2-year course of study at the Belmont Career and Technical Center in the field of natural resources. Next year, Ben plans to enter the workforce as an arborist. Congratulations, Ben. '23 graduate Harley Proctor. Harley is the daughter of Bill Proctor and Kelly Miller. Harley has made contributions to her school and community through participation on the soccer, basketball, and softball teams, and has completed a 2-year course of study at the Belmont Career and Technical Center in the field of animal science. Harley receives an American Legion School Award, a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, and a United BOCES Teachers Association Award. Next year, Harley plans to enter the workforce at Friendship Dairies. Congratulations, Harley. '23 graduate Carter Stout. Carter is the son of Scott and Jamie Stout. Carter has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the soccer, basketball, and baseball teams, and is a member of the National Honor Society. He has been employed at St. Bonaventure University in the maintenance department. Carter receives a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, the Robert W. Howden Post-1504 Legion Scholarship, an Alfred State Scholars Award, the American Red Cross Scholarship, the Belfast Area Betterment Phil Rice Scholarship, and a Belleville Waite Scholarship. Next year, Carter plans to attend Alfred State College, majoring in mechanical engineering. Congratulations, Carter.
'23 graduate Kanan Sullivan. Kanan is the son of Aaron and Sunshine Sullivan. Kanan has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the soccer and volleyball teams. As a member and this year's president of the National Honor Society, as his class treasurer, and on the student council. Kanan has volunteered his time at a U8 soccer coach and is a member of the Houghton Wesleyan Youth Group. Kanan receives the following awards and honors: salutatorian for the class of 2023, a President's Award for Outstanding Academic Excellence, the Belfast Historical Association Scholarship, an Allegheny County National Honor Society Scholarship, and a Belleville Waite Scholarship. Next year, Kanan plans to attend Georgia Fox University in Oregon, majoring in civil engineering. Congratulations, Kanan. 2023 graduate, Garrett Taylor. Garrett is the son of Mandy E. Lee and the grandson of Kelly and Malcolm Sorter. Garrett has made contributions to his school and community through participation on the basketball and baseball teams and has completed a 2-year course of study in heavy equipment operations at the Belmont Career and Technical Center. Next year, Garrett plans to enter the workforce in the field of construction. Congratulations, Garrett. Congratulations to the entire class of 2023.
Will the graduates please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, I hereby certify that these young adults have completed all of the requirements for the diplomas that they have received. And it is with my great pleasure that I present to you the Belfast Central School class of 2023.